Hi, and welcome to Dr. Lala's Health and Wellness blog. Today I'm going to tell you all about fish. I can't tell you how many times I have heard people tell me either they hate fish or they don't make it because they don't know how to make it. So here I have 2 fillets of cod and 1 fillet of red snapper. Here's the red snapper right here, and here are the 2 fillets of cod, which I have seasoned for you. I'm going to show you the seasonings. It's as simple as this. You take it out of the package, you spray the pan or the foil with olive oil spray. This is my favorite olive oil spray, which is called the Fine Life. I have added dark chili powder, a little bit of paprika, which is what makes it red on the top, our good old-fashioned salt-free Mrs. Dash garlic and herb, and this is one of my favorite spices for fish especially. It is called the Sunny Spain seasoning, which is good for poultry and fish. It's salt-free lemon pepper. So that is what's on here, and it's sprayed on top with a little light coat of olive oil, and it's going to go into my oven, which is preset at 450. I'm going to cook these and I'm going to show you what they look after they're cooked. Okay, and we're back. Are you ready for this? It is about 15 minutes later and my fish is cooked. And I'm ready to eat. That's about as simple as it gets. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to prepare one of my most favorite vegetables, asparagus. So as you can see, I've washed them. I've chopped the ends off right here. Added note, if you have a dog, they love eating these ends. It's really good for them. So I used to feed these to my dog. Unfortunately, I don't have a dog anymore, so I have to throw them in my garbage disposal. I have put them on a nice cotton cloth to dry. This is really important to do after you wash the asparagus, because if they go in the oven wet, they tend to get soggy, and that's why a lot of people get turned off by vegetables, in particular asparagus. They could get slimy. Okay, so I've dried them. Now I'm going to lay them down onto my pan, which is also sprayed again with my favorite oil spray, and I'm going to spray the asparagus as I put them in the pan, and I'm going to season them. Okay, so here they are, going into the pan. Another secret is to make sure that you don't pile them up on top of each other, but rather layer them as much as you can in a single layer. And that is so that they get nice and crispy. So I try to make sure that I don't have too much to put on a particular sheet. And if I have a lot, I actually use 2 of these cookie sheets. So okay, there they are. I'm going to take my spray, pump, 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 and I'm going to coat them really, really well. This may look like a lot of oil, but don't panic. As little comes out of this, so good fats are good for you. And asparagus, you really have to make sure you coat it well. In this container, I have black pepper, nice large grain black pepper. I like black pepper, but if you don't like it, you don't have to put as much. Again, our good old-fashioned salt-free Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. I love garlic, so I'm going to put a lot of that. Don't be afraid of your spices. Add a lot of flavor. And this is the treat. It's this really, really good way to add flavor and crunch and crisp to them. So these are basically chopped onions, which I buy at BJ's. They're McCormick. I'm going to actually just open this up and put the flakes just on top like that. One thing I'm going to tell you is that I like to do things with my hands a lot. So I'm going to now take this all and mix it so that everything gets nicely coated. And then I'm going to layer them again. And you can do this with a spatula if you like, but I like to touch the food. Don't worry, I've washed my hands, and this is just for me. there they are. Now I'm going to put them in my oven, which is preset at 450. And we are back. Our asparagus is ready. I cook these at 450 for about 15 or 20 minutes. I like mine kind of crispy. Sometimes I let it go even a little bit longer. One option to consider is to hold off the onion flakes and cook them a little bit more if you like them more cooked and crispy, and then add those later as they tend to burn a little bit if you put them too long in there. So now I'm ready to pack my lunch and eat my dinner.